I've been working on that today. I exercised a little today, which fucking destroyed my legs, let me tell you. Hold on just a second. Square Enix. All right, let's play this some more. At this point, I'm just curious what the other endings entail, and also, you know, I'm ready to fucking stream Nier Automata now that I've finished, quote unquote finished, but by the time I finish this game. Alright, so we gotta go to the Forest of Myth again. I have almost obtained all of the weapons. I think the last weapons to get are probably somewhere in that diary that we played through two chapters of yesterday. Once we reach level 33 or higher, I'll go do that third door. I decided to start with the Forest of Myth this time, just to see if this memory tree thing changes.
The home of that blasted dream.
Yeah.
Truly a nightmare I hope never to experience again.
I hear you.
Berries.
Oh, hello. How are things? You want to know if anything unusual is happening? Well, I have been feeling a rather strange presence whenever I visit the Divine Tree.
The Divine Tree?
It's a legendary tree that exists in the heart of our village.
Did you investigate the cause of this presence?
Not really, no.
And why not?
Well, you're not really supposed to go near the tree, except for prayer.
And why is that?
I don't know. It's just how things have always been.
Weird.
We are the grass, the trees, the woods.
Why do we seem to encounter nothing but odd people lately?
You should talk, Vice.
As if Grimoire Weiss is capable of spouting such nonsense.
Hang on. I don't think it's done.
Is the dark entity that governs all memories. May the words form themselves to your liking.
Does that mean it'll tell us what we want to know? That'd be nice.
Black, pure darkness painted over everything. Words scattered here and there across the blackness. Kind words, difficult words, amorous words, all sparkling in the dark like jewels. The words were few now, but time was shorter. Grabbing the words in desperation, the tree turned to the sky. "This is wrong," whispered the tree in the voice of wind through the leaves. "This is not how it was supposed to be. The plan has failed." Once, long ago, the tree had remembered everything about the world. This was its task, its function, its purpose. It shivered with something approaching joy as it collected the memories of mankind. This was no accident. Emotions were as much a part of the tree as root and bark. Memories collected like dew on the thick green leaves of the tree, and once they had formed a web that spanned the entire world, words collapsed into sunlight before passing through the leaves and into the pool of memory. From the pool, the words joined together to form colonies. The colonies united into whirlpools of light, and the light coalesced into stars. Each star was like a child of the tree, and it loved them all. Look at my memory. A child is here, brought low by disease. He is far too young to have suffered so. Thin beyond words, the boy's skin is a shade paler than the bleached sheets upon which he lies. His parents no longer visit him, for they cannot bear to watch him suffer. The doctors have long since surrendered his fate to the gods. The boy, too, has abandoned hope. Strange emotions, wariness, hatred, swell within the dark recesses of his young heart. He tries to reject the black terror that germinates in his body, but no amount of effort or tears can drive the invader away. He has long ceased to resent his parents and doctors. Once he did, but now his pain is so great that there is little room in his heart to think of others. Only one person brings the boy comfort. A healthy young girl with tan skin and deep green eyes. She is a beacon of brightness and a light in the boy's world. Her very presence is a comfort to him, but he is unable to look upon her face. Whenever they meet, the boy is filled with loathing for his own state. Soon, this loathing eats away at what joy he receives from the girl's visits. The girl will stop coming, he knows this. His ever-waking moment is spent in fear of this day. He thinks that if he could talk to her, if he could just tell her of his feelings, this might not be so. But this conversation never happens. The girl disappears, the boy dies alone. The tree scoops up this memory and carefully stores it within itself. Etched upon it is a single word: envy. Look at my memory. There is a female warrior. Her greatest enemy is a beast with red eyes that she cannot fully comprehend. When she strikes it with her sword, it turns into a pillar of salt and dies. But when the white smoke clears, a new enemy rises, and another, and another. The warrior knows that her struggle is folly, but fighting the unending stream of enemies fills her with a sense of joy and purpose. Somewhere deep in the warrior's drug-addled mind lies a vague memory of a daughter. Perhaps the child exists only in her head, the dying remnants of a powerful dream she does not know. Her friends and fellow warriors come and go, some flee in terror, some are eaten. She began the fight with 63 companions, but most are gone now. The warrior's body shudders. She does not understand why at first. By the time she hears the fierce low sound, the arena is already enclosed in darkness. Looking up, the warrior sees a beast so large that it blots out the sky. She is laughing. She has been doing so for as long as she can remember. Covered in blood and dirt, the warrior laughs. She laughs and laughs until the town that contains her daughter collapses into a pile of dust. This memory has been stored for a long time. It is etched with a single word: loss. Look at my memory. A red dragon falls from the heavens. That memory has been lost. A shame. It was a favorite of mine. After many centuries of existence, the tree saw that its carefully labeled memories were beginning to dwindle. Once seemingly infinite, the memories now seemed ready to disappear forever. The tree did not feel sadness at this. Grief was an emotion beyond its comprehension. It did, however, have the distinct feeling that something was missing. The mountain of memories it had so carefully assembled had disappeared. The tree stretched its branches as far as it could, but new memories refused to flow. The pool of memories was a black, empty pit, a hollow place where life had once flourished. The tree had lost its purpose. There was nothing to be done but sift through the few remaining memories, littering the ground under its branches. This is why the tree was pleased when the young man and his companion entered the room. Well, this place is gloomy as hell. The room Adam had entered was almost completely empty. All he could see were a few crystals scattered haphazardly on the ground. Picking up one of the crystals and peering into it, Adam suddenly saw a familiar sight. It was the forest of myth, its villagers prisoners of their own dreams. I apologize, the tree thought. That is all that remains. As Adam stared at the jewel, bewildered, a voice suddenly called out from the depths of his mind. The voice implored them to listen. It was an order. Following it was mandatory. Abruptly, the pair realized that they must listen. Look there. A small shadowy presence appeared from beneath the floor. It appeared to be a shade. The shade grasped several jewels in its hand. More jewels tumbled out of its mouth like shards of broken teeth. Sights and sounds tinkling from each one before vanishing forever. The creature was abusing the memories, treating the precious objects like a collection of cheap playroom toys. This shade appears to be consuming the memories. These things eat memories? The tree extended a branch toward Adam. Without a second thought, Adam brought his blade down on the shade, tearing its stomach wide. Jewels burst from the shade and poured across the chamber floor. Look, thought the tree. There is the conviction memory I had lost, and satisfaction, and many others as well. Yes, this is good. The tree opened its mouth and attempted to speak, but no sound emerged. A millennium of silence and solitude had caused the tree to forget certain things, but rather than be upset, it greeted the development with good cheer. Focusing all its power on the riddle of speech, the tree formed a kind of makeshift vocal cord and tried again. I implore. It spat out a glimmering green jewel. One more time. I implore you. There we are. What was the color of the lost envy? It spoke. This shade has intelligence and emotion. Who cares? Adam brushed Vice's comment aside as his sword sliced through the shade's right arm. The shade extended its remaining arm to Adam. I must touch him. I must make contact. The moment its fingers brushed against Adam, the tree felt a warm sensation begin to burn. Something hot coursed through its fingers, up its arm, and out to its entire body. It was emotion, more than the entity had felt in centuries. The tree cried out in surprise and joy. 1,000 years alone, 1,000 years in quiet contemplation. The tree felt like it was going to break apart. For long centuries, the tree had been alone, its heart sealed with heavy chains, but no more. New powerful emotions began to take hold, causing its heart to lighten. This was more than the simple emotions it had been designed to feel. It was the beginnings of a soul, and the young man was the key. This was the promise made long ago. This was how it would be released. The tree's stomach began to throb in pain, a new and unpleasant sensation, but the time was not yet right. I implore you, how many were lost by the warrior who fought the red-eyed beasts? Okay, riddle time is over. I'm gonna kill this stupid shade once and for all. Something round and shiny fell from the open stomach and clattered to the floor. The key! Cried the book. Secure the key! The man's sword slowed. Time began to dilate around them, stretching and slowing. Time is essential. The next word must be heard. The words exploded. It became difficult to discern their meaning. The pool of memories began to crack as infinite blackness burrowed its way into the wall. This world is falling apart. How can a world of letters... I implore, most important thing, world. The light was complete. The memories disappeared. The tree's identity began to dissolve. As the letters slowly faded, Adam was drawn back to the real world, and the tree was satisfied.
What in the... I never realized shades were capable of rational thought.
I don't care if they can tap dance and play the fiddle. I just want to kill them without all this hassle.
With the tree defeated, We no longer have to worry about being buried in its world of letters. Unless, of course, time itself begins to rewind.
Oddly, one of those memories had changed since last time. For some reason, the warrior had 63 companions this time instead of 23. Also, hello, Sky.
Popola said we might be able to find a key fragment in the junk heap.
Perhaps we can find a clue at Two Brothers' weaponry.
Next time, things may be even more drastically different. How are you doing today? I'm good. I got 8 or 9 levels to go on my archer, and I can become a bard. Chucky? Yeah, you're one game ahead of me, Neo. How do you feel about Chucky?
Get him! Don't let him escape!
Oh, look, we have a child shade and a parent shade.
I see something over there! Here! They're in here!
Who are you? Military defense robot, P-33. You are an intruder. You must be eliminated. Error. There is something leaking from your eyes. What is crying? Who is Mom? My creator is also dead. He perished hundreds of years ago. 874 years, 10 months, 14 days, 4 hours, and 43 minutes. 44 minutes. I am incapable of being lonely, or missing others, or crying. You will die. Why will they kill you? I will not permit the humans to kill Khalil. Military defense robot P-33 will protect you. P-33 is charged with defending others. P-33 will defend Khalil.
Nier Automata does this too, with its Scenario B.
Man, there's gotta be tons of machinery here.
Yeah, but I don't know how much we can actually use.
Oh, wow. Check this out. It looks brand new.
Hey, be careful, all right? This place is dangerous.
I'll be fine.
Oh, no!
Huh?
Look out!
Huh? 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 Jacob? Oh God, this can't be happening. Jacob! Jacob! No!
The noise of the intruders caused the structure to fail. They should have proceeded with more caution. One intruder has perished.
Yes, Neo, that is what happened. Even in Scenario A, I was able to tell that much.
Perhaps we should speak to the brothers. They might know something about this.
It's unfortunate. It's an unfortunate series of events.
Oh, hey there. It's been a while.
TM.
You're the little one, aren't you? You've grown up.
How fares your brother?
My brother's been dead for 4 years.
Oh, I see. Please forgive the question.
It's okay.
I need to ask you something.
What is it?
You heard any rumors about shades around here? Not the little ones. I'm looking for one that's unusually big and powerful.
No, I haven't heard about anything like that. But I haven't really been listening. All I want is to destroy robots. Just rip them up.
Okay. Never mind then. See you later.
Wait!
Yes.
I recently got my hands on a weapon. A very powerful weapon. I thought you might get some use out of it.
Don't we already have this weapon?
Shh. These things happen the second time around. This sword has seen better days.
Yeah, it's pretty beat up. I mean, there's potential, but it's fairly powerless right now.
Can you repair it?
I can repair anything with the proper materials.
If you'll fix it, I'll get the parts.
I'm so glad I decided not to throw this out. I'm gonna need some memory alloy. Only the real big enemies on the second basement level have them, so watch yourself. Also, here's the passcode to get down there. Use it on the elevator.
You got it.
I'm gonna need only the real big...
You got it.
But what can I help you with?
All right, let's see here. What can I level up? Kind of wish I could level up that stupid pipe.
Come back. I'm only the... By the way, what can I help you with? Come back. I'm only the...
You got it.
By the... What can I help you with?
I can get Iron Will leveled up again after this. I'm gonna level up the Phoenix Sword though, because that's what I'm currently using. The Phoenix Sword is now better than Iron Will. And maybe I should just focus on leveling up Phoenix Sword. Not that I need to level up all these weapons, but I'm going to anyway.
Come back.
How are you doing, Neo? How was your Wakfu game? You beat the big naked rat guy?
It's a shame about the older lad. He was but a child.
Sounds like you went into a dangerous area for the sake of the business.
Alright, I should be able to get through here at a clip this time.
The elder brother postponed his joy for the sake of his sibling. Do you think he was ever truly happy?
Just
There,
making
now I
his
have a
little brother
faster
happy would've
weapon
been
that
enough.
one hits these things.
That's what being an older brother is like.
Level 33, bitches. We can do that next, the next door in that diary. Oh wait, that's Emil. Sorry, Emil. Alright, we don't even need to go to that northern section. I played some 14, got myself closer to becoming a bard. I exercised and fucking my legs felt like they were gonna fall off. Took a shower, ate lunch. It's been a pretty... I mean, I've done some stuff today. It's been all rather... nothing really important, I suppose, but... I don't know exactly what that means. Well, enjoy the weed. I don't know what else to say. You'll now see the rise of a new industry in your hometown. I doubt working at a weed dispensary will pay more than 25 an hour. Yeah, I don't know how that works, because it's still illegal on the federal level. Well, here in Maine, like, I would assume that would be the case everywhere, but... like, here in Maine, it's legal, but federally it's not considered legal. So you could get in trouble if you had it on you on government property. Wait, you can't take feet pics on federal property? Oh, I'm gonna have to change a part of my daily routine. Like, I don't know enough about the mail. My understanding is that, like, United States Postal is federal. It's complicated. All right, that's the reason I don't know much about it. Not federally funded, so it's locally funded but federally owned. So I guess my assumption would be that the USPS still wouldn't be able to transport anything deemed illegal by the federal government. But I mean, I could be wrong about that. And I'm gonna be honest, until today I hadn't considered the idea of marijuana being delivered. It's... Oh, I'm sure. I'm sure. Edibles get delivered? Through the mail? I've never heard of that. I mean, I believe you. I've never heard of it happening. Is it... Do they know that what the edibles are? Or do they just, like, is it transported because it's just like, oh, this is a box of brownies?
A large seagoing vessel that carries freight and passengers over bodies of water. You have taught me much, Khalil. You have helped to expand my vocabulary. You have instructed me in the ways of the outside world. Because we are friends.
Yeah, you're gonna feel really good about killing this guy.
That's some pretty impressive stuff you found. I'll start upgrading your weapon right away. And since you did me a favor, I won't even charge you for it. Well, actually, this is gonna take a little more time than I thought. No sense in you waiting around. I'll send you a letter once it's ready.
That would be great.
It appears we have some free time on our hands.
Maybe Popola's found some information about the Shadow Lord. Let's drop by the village.
Very well.
No, he's just upgrading our sword. Because before his brother died, him and his brother ran a shop that upgraded weapons. And that's what he still does. Yeah, well, considering what we are, that Superman landing was nothing. Alright, Popola. Let's talk. Feed me some bullshit.
Learned anything new about the Shadow Lord's key, Popola?
You know, I was just going to talk to you about that. You remember the Eyrie, right?
That depressing shell of a village?
Not so much anymore, it sounds like. I just got this letter from the village chief. Have a look.
Sacrifice? Isn't that the name of one of the key fragments?
That's right. I've been trading notes with leaders from every town in the land.
You're amazing, Popola.
This entire affair strikes me as a bit too convenient.
I'm afraid Grimoire Weiss is correct.
What do you mean?
The Eyrie has been shut off from the world for years. And now they've not only opened trade routes, but they freely exchange information about the Shadow Lord.
I agree. It seems rather unnatural. And dangerous.
You're overthinking it. Besides, I don't care if it's dangerous. I won't get Yona back by just sitting around and waiting. If there are shades there, I'll just kill him and be done with it.
Oh dear.
Well, if that's the way you feel, I guess I won't stop you. Try speaking with the chief when you get there.
Yay, let's go kill some shades.
The Eyrie, huh? Alright, let's go see the chief.
You're gonna go get blitzed? I don't think anyone says that.
What a soul-crushing place.
This guy's he's going to do what Dracula does and smoke the weed. Yes, I'm Dracula and I love to smoke the weed.
I cannot fathom that village setting up a mercantile. They must have truly opened their minds.
Yeah, I have my doubts.
Aren't you glad to be going back home, Kaine?
No.
Place is a shithole.
Ooh, the village. It's home to so many terrible little memories, isn't it, Kaine?
Shut up, shut up, shut up!
I know Emil doesn't know Kaine's backstory, but god, the area is not a great town. I actually don't feel bad for what's about to happen to it.
We do not desire.
We do not desire needless conflict.
If we can continue to live with humans,
then we can continue to live peacefully.
But that
young man will come.
Yes, the young man will come.
He will kill us all. Women and children included.
What should we do? What can we do?
It would seem that the vessels in the Eyrie have long since acquired souls. And I don't mean developed their own. Alright, real quick while I'm here, before I go to the mayor's house, I'm gonna go and see if the shops have any weapons. Don't worry, Neo. We're about to take care of all of this village's problems.
My weapons may not be the latest.
Alright, I already bought all your weapons. Knowing what the Eyrie did to Kaine, I don't feel bad for them, Sky. Not even a little bit. And Kaine's backstory made it quite clear that only one person in this entire town was nice to her once, and it was the apothecary.
Hello? We're here from Popola's village.
It's all over.
We came to ask about the letter you sent.
Our days are numbered. Our village is doomed.
As cheerful as ever, it seems.
You're the one who wrote the letter, right?
I don't know about any letter.
What the hell is going on here?
It may be faster for us to take our inquiries elsewhere. Let us ask around. Someone must know something.
I wonder if Devila and Popola wanted this village wiped out for some reason.
I don't believe in anything anymore.
It's over. For us. And for you. The Shades attacked again last night.
Everyone will perish. Everyone.
I'm too scared to trust anyone.
You. I know you.
A letter? Sorry, I can't help you.
A letter, huh? Yeah, I think I heard something about that.
So, you know about the letter?
Maybe I don't. I'm not sure.
Which is it, man?
Oh, and if I may ask, are you friends of Kaine?
You could say that.
Ah, I've heard the rumors. Here to hunt shades, are you?
Indeed. Our aim is to defeat every last one.
Every last one? Everyone? Everyone. Everyone.
Vice!
Beware, this man is a shade.
Damn it, it's a trap!
I figured as much.
You guys sure are taking your goddamn time.
1,000 apologies. We were distracted by the local welcoming party.
Want some help?
A carnival of murder? I love it! Yeah!
Kaine! The villagers are possessed!
But not all of them. Some are still human, so be careful.
Oh God, help us! Help us, please! We are in chains!
Get out of here! No way! I'm not gonna abandon my own sister!
Kaine, what's going on?
Don't be fooled by this lady. She's a shade. No! No! You people are the monsters here!
Stay back, kid. Your sister is one of them now.
I don't care what she is! She's my sister, and I love her.
Kaine!
Kaine's fate, Neo.
Stop it! Don't hurt my sister!
What madness. These people are behaving as if we are the villains.
Kaine!
Kill them! Kill them now!
No! You've got to...
Villagers are under attack over there.
Why are you here? Everything was
What could those black swirls be?
When she was a kid, these villagers used to throw rocks at her.
Why did you even come here?
What's happening?
By my pages. Is this beast a shade as well?
That thing sucked up the villagers.
No! If we keep this up, we're gonna kill them all! We can't let that happen!
I feel something from within the creature.
The combined power of all those shades?
It will take more than a barrage of magic to stop us. The first to waver is the first to die. I sense magic coming from the center of that eye.
Wait! I think those are actual people!
Hold nothing back. Those are shades. The surrounding tentacles appear to deflect magic. Now, focus your magic on the beast's center.
Look out! Something's coming!
Its weak point is located around the back. Try attacking it from above.
I'll try to pin it down!
Emil!
Emil!
I'll keep it busy! You should be able to attack! From behind! Go around and get it! Please, hurry!
Emil can handle this. We must circle behind the creature at once.
Is this what laser eye surgery is like?
You must strike it in the eye.
Did we get it?
It is escaping to the inner level.
I'm coming! Gotta catch my breath.
Careful, Emil. Won't help anyone if we lose you here. God damn it! We beat the hell out of that thing. How can it still move?
Its combined powers are beyond even my greatest suspicion.
Come on! Help me take it out!
I'm on it.
Laser eye surgery successful.
Emil! Emil, wait!
Emil!
He's gone. His instincts have taken hold. The ultimate weapon is being deployed.
Ah, fuck. This ain't good, Sunshine.
Uncontrollable magic. I have to protect the people I love. That was my only thought as I unleashed a magic powerful enough to destroy not only the Shade, but everyone else as well. All of them. So many innocent lives. Destroy, eviscerate, crush, kill. These are the dark impulses that overwrite all other thoughts. As a being that was created to be a magical weapon, these are my instincts. Or maybe it's better to call them our instincts. Emil's dream, Rampage. A klaxon sounds from deep within the bowels of the laboratory. Thick metal shutters drop down, sealing off the room with a series of dull metal thuds. Abort the experiment. Number 6 is out of control. Everyone get out of here now. Get out of... The researcher's words are abruptly cut off as a massive hand materializes out of the gloom and lifts him high into the air. The researcher begins to scream. He screams and screams, the sound echoing off the walls of the laboratory, until the hand squeezes down, coating the room in a deep crimson hue. The rest of his colleagues stand in silence, mouths open, unable to process what they have just seen. Then a female scientist takes a step back and lets fly with a heartbreaking wail. But this is a terrible mistake, for the sound of her cry suddenly brings forth a monster in all of its terrible glory. Its body is a bloated corpse, its head a grinning skull, and it is massive, many times the size of a human. The head lolls from side to side as it tromps about the room on all fours, bringing to mind the wild maneuverings of some wretched, starving beast. This creature, this thing, is experimental weapon number 6, also known as Halua. No, oh no, please stop. Oh God, save me. Save me! I don't want to die. One by one, the maddened cries of the researchers are silenced. If number 6 understands their petitions, it pays them no heed, instead continuing its rampage of destruction and slaughter with a focus that borders on obsession. After an eternity, the screaming stops. The alarms fall silent, and only then does the creature make a sound, howling out with an unfathomable roar that echoes up and down the empty halls of the blood-soaked laboratory. It's a sound that curses those who had dared bring such evil into the world, and yet one that also seems to be pleading for help. Two sets of footsteps echo in an otherwise silent corridor, in the first level of the laboratory. One set belongs to a young boy, his eyes blindfolded and his hands restrained. The other belongs to a severe man in a long white coat. The man drags the boy along by means of a long chain attached to a set of shackles on his wrists. Rubble is scattered here and there across the floor of the corridor, making the journey an exceedingly difficult one for a boy who cannot see. Excuse me? Could you please walk a bit slower, sir? Not used to being blindfolded, and... Rather than stopping, the man only increases his pace, causing the boy to stumble in an attempt to keep up. This last humiliation proves too much. and the boy finds himself unable to arrest his fall. Without the ability to brace himself, he topples to the floor, smashing his head on a pile of debris and causing a trickle of blood to worm its way down his pale, frightened face. Agonized by the pain, the boy inadvertently opens his eyes, causing the falling drops of blood to emit a strange crackling sound before transforming into tiny white rocks. "Close your damn eyes!" roars the man. "Yes, sir," stammers the boy as he slams his lids shut. He hadn't realized the blindfold had slipped off during the fall, but now he keeps his eyes squeezed shut so tightly that sparkles appear against the black of his vision. The boy is Emil, also known as Number 7. He is a magical weapon whose eyes are capable of turning to stone anything that falls under their gaze. "Don't look at me," barks the man. "Never look at me!" "I'm sorry, sir. I'm looking at the ground now, so if you just hand me the blind..." Instead of waiting for him to finish, the man extends one foot and presses Emil's face to the floor with a heavy black boot. "Sir, stop! You're hurting me!" "Told you to keep your eyes and your mouth shut, so do it!" The man knows this boy, this weapon, could wipe him out with a single glance, and yet subduing him in this way gives him a sense of relief. After making certain the boy is sufficiently cowed, the man leans down, retrieves the blindfold, and knots it tightly around the boy's quivering head. "Right then, on your feet, let's move." Emil staggers to his feet, trying to ignore the red liquid oozing down his face. The blood doesn't matter, the pain doesn't matter. All that matters is finishing the job they had set out for him to do. The second level of the laboratory is in even worse shape than the first. The environs are littered with rubble and rock, making the thought of a decent foothold laughable. When the man's eyes linger on a section of rubble stained a deep red, he has a sudden image of warm, gooey brownies slathered in a strawberry sauce. His stomach lurches at the thought, but when he attempts to avert his eyes, they land on the remains of a human being rendered into what could only be described as paste. The man blinks. His mind goes strangely blank before attempting to determine exactly how many humans had to be sacrificed to create the scattered piles of flesh around him. After a moment, his thoughts simply cease altogether, as if his mind realizes that trying to put such a thing into form is folly. "You can go the rest of the way on your own," says the man in a voice much weaker than he wishes it to be. "I mean, what does it matter? You're not even human, you're a monster." With this, the man spins around and dashes back down the hall. A helpless Emil simply listens as the footsteps of his erstwhile captor fade into the distance. Emil finds himself alone in a room with the stench of death and blood. For a moment, he considers opening his eyes, but the thought of the horrors that await him quickly squash this plan. Instead, he stands still and listens intently. Eventually, a far-off sound reaches his ears. It's the howl I heard before. Emil resumes walking, using the sound of the distant voice to guide him, almost as if it was calling him home. By the time Emil reaches the third level, he is moving on memory as much as sound. His hands and his face are covered in fresh wounds from numerous falls, but every time he thinks about giving up, his mind returns to his sister. We studied together. We ate cookies together. We cried together. We laughed together. And sometimes I was the only one who got yelled at. That's why I was never lonely. Our being together allowed me to stay strong. For Emil, his sister was all he had to live for. So holding that feeling close to his chest, he presses on, one step after the other. Finally, Emil finds himself drawing close to a certain experimental chamber in the deepest part of the laboratory. The howl is very close now, and as he touches the switch that controls the door, he thinks about his mission. Number 6 is the ultimate weapon. She is his sister. He must turn her to stone. The door slowly opens, revealing the massive interior of the experimentation chamber. After a few steps, Emil removes his blindfold and slowly opens his eyes. His sister lurks before him, but she looks nothing like the girl he once knew. Instead, he sees a savage beast crawling on all fours through the shredded remains of researchers. As the thing that had been his sister stops and tilts its head in Emil's direction, he focuses his gaze on it. A series of soft crunching sounds emerge from the creature as his magic does its terrible work. First the fingers, then the hands, arms, legs, head. What little color the beast once possessed fades to a dull, ashen gray. And yet somehow it summons what strength remains and pulls itself towards Emil, one slow, lumbering effort at a time. Wailing, the massive monstrosity closes in. Is she worried about me? Or is she coming to kill me? Emil feels prepared to accept either outcome. After all, this was his older sister, the person he loved more than anyone else in the world. Halua, The moment Emil speaks, number 6 comes to a sudden halt. Silence descends on the chamber as the siblings stare at each other. Sorry, Halua, but everyone says you're too powerful. They say it's too dangerous unless I seal you away. I'm so sorry. As Emil watches her body begin to turn to stone once more, number 6 simply waits in utter, perfect silence. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. The moment number 6's petrification is complete, her memories flood into Emil's mind. The two of them huddling together in the cold. All alone in the world with no one to protect them. All she wanted was to save her little brother. And yet it was that little brother who, in a sense, saved her. The moment the petrification is complete, Emil sinks to his knees. Frozen sister and a little brother racked with sin. Alone in this cold cage, the two of them weep in a single silent voice. It was our combined power that destroyed the Aerie. Whole existences, entire lives, even their memories. We took it all. We took everything. My sweet, gentle sister turned into a monster. And the same thing will happen to me now that I have her power. My instincts as a weapon win out and destroy me in the process. If that power ends up hurting someone I love,
What have I done? I killed innocent people. I killed them all.
But you saved us. If it wasn't for you, we'd all be dead. We owe you.
But
It's all right. Really. Don't look back.
and there goes the Aerie again.
We had best be off.
Yeah.
I gotta take a drink real quick. That was a lot of reading. Not as much as yesterday. But still.
Let's see if the Junk Heap kid sent us a letter.
Alright. Let's go wrap things up at the junk heap.
You have a letter, it would seem.
Actually, let me do that third door.
A personal request, hmm?
He's done a lot for us. We should see what he wants. Off to the junk heap, then.
Let me do this third door. I suspect it's the last one.
The diary?
Yeah. Lately, I haven't been able to stop thinking about it.
The world...
Actually, before I do this, I gotta run to the bathroom real quick. So give me just a moment. Okay. Man, that exercise I did earlier made my legs feel like jelly. So long as this memory exists, so long as mankind has hope, a bloody battle will be waged. Where are we now? I mean, I vaguely recognize where we are. This is off the coast of Seafront. There's an area in Drakengard 3 that kind of looks like this. Now that I think about it, like the seafront area. I do really like the music that plays during these sections. This track in particular reminds me of Otherworld from FF10. Foolish human. Foolish human. Foolish human. Foolish vessel. Wonder if we'll ever get another Drakengard game. Someday, maybe I'll stream Drakengard 2 and 3. It'll be like a social experiment. All is paid, all is sacrifice. Well, we're in the laboratory.
It seems we have been shut in.
Funny, we were pretty much just here in Emil's dreams.
seems we have been shut in.
Alright. This is the end of the line. Oh, these ones suck. Yeah, Neo, yes. Well, they're weak to my spear magic anyway. I just have to remember to actually use it. You know, me and magic, we don't always see eye to eye. We got Fool's Accord, and that was the final weapon. Do not bring back the light. Do not bring back the vessel. Do not bring back the future. Do not bring it back. Oh, this theme fucking slaps. Yeah, that takes care of you. Oh, good. Completely missed. Just completely missed that. Every beam of light is an invitation to death. I feel like this is a whole ass character action game built into a character action RPG. Oh yeah, plenty of fucking bullet hell, let me tell ya. To who? And music composed by God himself. Oh, alright. Get over here, you fucking bastard. Come on. Come on, come get a little closer to me. Now I'm on Neo's TV. Earlier today, Neo was on my TV. Oh, how many fucking... Alright. Bring it on. Whatever. I'll fucking strike you all down. Oh god, why does this guy do so much damage? Yeah. Yeah, that sounds about right. A dreaming vessel in a recycled world. Until the time of its awakening comes. It was like the nightmare sequence from Metal Gear Solid 3.
Is that all?
Huh?
Is that the final entry of the diary?
Seems that way.
Interesting.
You figure anything out?
I fear not.
Yeah, I'm not surprised.
Well, we completed the diary, got every last weapon in this game. Much more painless than getting all the weapons in Drakengard, let me tell you. But yeah, Metal Gear Solid 3 has the original PS2 version, exclusive to the original PS2 version. After the torture sequence and you're locked up in your cell, if you save the game and quit, when you load your save, you'll be inside of Snake's nightmare, and all of a sudden you're inside of a character action game, slicing dudes up with swords and shit. It's too bad that it was cut. It's too bad that it was cut from the HD versions of Metal Gear Solid 3. Probably licensing issues, I don't know. The nightmare sequence was originally basically a demo for a Konami game that ended up getting cancelled. Let me see if I can find it for you, though. I'm sure I can find a video of it easy enough. MGS3. So after the torture sequence and you're in your cell, you save your game, and then this happens.
Snake?
My mouth hurts when I talk.
Did you get cut up?
Feels like someone shoved me under a lawnmower. Do me a favor. Tell me a story to take my mind off the pain.
Snake, have you ever heard of Renfield?
Is that a movie?
It's the name of a character. He's locked up in a cell waiting for the master to return, eating the spiders that crawl along the walls.
Change the channel.
He waits and waits for ages. Finally, just as he's beginning to forget whether he's human or not, the master comes for him, saying the time has come. Renfield is overjoyed.
Wait, isn't this...
The master spreads his huge wings and a gust of wind fills the cell.
Come on, I don't want to hear this.
And there, standing before Renfield in human form was...
Dracula!
Exactly! If you stay there too long, your old buddy Dracula's going to come and get you too. So you better start thinking of a way out of there. You better not leave me without someone to talk to. Please, Snake, think. There's got to be a way out of there.
I'll try.
Okay. Just let me know if you start having nightmares about Dracula.
But yeah, so this would just happen without explanation. I kind of wish the game wasn't canceled. There you go. There's that nightmare sequence from Metal Gear Solid 3. As the story goes, it was a game in development that ended up canceled. And its only playable existence is that little dream sequence in Metal Gear Solid 3. It's kind of a interesting oddity, though. I mean, that random moment of hack and slash you can have in Metal Gear Solid 3.
Hey there. Your weapon is ready to go.
Great. Thanks.
You know, with a weapon like that...
You were going to say?
I need to ask you for a favor.
Oh, yeah?
I want you to avenge my brother.
That is a rather ponderous favor.
It's my mission. It's the whole reason I've been creating these weapons for the past 4 years. I don't care about money. I only care about making a weapon strong enough to kill those bastards.
Which bastards?
The ones in the mountain. That little shade and his robot.
A shade has joined forces with a robot?
There's a shade in there?
Yes.
And what have we decided?
We're gonna kill it.
Yay. Yeah, Konami had done a couple of hack and slash games, but it wasn't really their forte. And I wonder if they were working on a third one and then canned it. But Capcom had them beat as far as that market was concerned. I'll put a positive spin on it and say we're sending the kid off to go be with his mother. Or her mother. Its mother. Yeah, I'm just an offseer. Level 34. Yeah, I'm gonna say usually, I mean, usually RPGs don't force you to max out your level. Some RPGs even punish you for doing so, like Final Fantasy VII Original, which gives Sephiroth extra health for every character you have that's level 99. So level all your characters to level 98. That's how you beat the devs. I don't think I even got any characters to level 90 when I was a kid. I might have had, like, I don't know, I might have had a few that reached level 90. I want to say we were all mostly level 80. After this, we get to go learn what the sea creature was up to. Yeah. Loch Ness Monster murders our friend who runs the boat. The bag dude. Red bag dude. You know, after I finish this and finish Nier Automata, I think I'm gonna stream Drakengard 2 and 3 someday.
I've never heard of a shade living with a machine. What's that about?
Don't know, don't care. All that matters is that we kill them both.
Drakengard 3 basically sees you playing as a character very much like Kaine.
It seems we have found the entrance to our robot friend's hideout.
Right. Let's head down.
Are you mad? We've no idea what lies below.
Beats going the long way around. Come on.
Intruder detected. Scanning. Scanning. Exterminated.
Sorry, P-33.
Lord, it's enormous.
Intruder detected. Scanning. Scanning. Exterminating.
Look at the shade!
Now that thing is commanding the robot somehow.
Aim for the legs! Knock it down! Take out the shade!
Exterminating. Aim. 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 Must defend my mission.
Oh, damn it. That's a shade. It's a shade!
Kill him. Kill him. Feel the hate inside you.
Time to become an angel.
Exterminating. Ing.
This thing can transform?
Watch for falling debris!
Look out!
Escape. No, see the world. Earl. Must protect. Must fight.
Where do you think you're going?
Must defend my mission. Together, be alone. Be cry.
You stupid machine! You killed my family! You took everything from me! Why did you have to be here? Why you? Why?
Beautiful. What a perfect example of humanity.
Hey, come on. That's enough.
I did it! Now that this goddamn thing is dead, I can forage wherever I want. Just wait, you goddamn freak! Now I can make all kinds of powerful weapons! Just leave it to me! Leave it all to me!
Look, we get it, okay? Really?
Hatred and madness will never heal a wounded heart.
Maybe it's just all he's capable of right now.
Revenge is a fool's errand.
Yeah, I know.
Alright, cool, we can leave.
Maybe Popol has found some information about the Shadow Lord. Let's drop by the village.
Very well.
Fucking Gideon.
You know, I've been thinking, why was a shade hanging out with a machine?
It appeared the creature was actually issuing orders to that mechanical minion.
Do you think the shade had a reason for what it did?
Actually.
Look, it doesn't matter what a shade is or isn't thinking. All that matters is that we kill every last one of them.
Right. Sure.
The idea of a Shade trying to protect a robot is goddamn absurd. Still, you guys should be careful.
What do you mean?
If the Shade inside me ever takes over, I'm probably going to attack you.
That's not gonna happen. You are no Shade.
The lad is correct. You are many things, hussy, but a Shade is not one of them. Shades, for example, do not come equipped with such foul and scurrilous mouths.
How about I cram your face up your own asshole, book?
Don't worry, Kaine. If your Shade ever takes over, I'll stop you.
You will you? Thanks,
Emil. A conversation not had in Scenario A. Alright, I think we have the boss at Seafront, and then we're back to the Shadow Lord's castle. And I've already obtained all the weapons, so we're well on our way to endings C and D as well.
Hey, Popola.
Ah, you're back.
Have you learned anything more about the Shadow Lord's key?
I'm sorry, but it's going to take me some time yet.
I see. Well, can I take something off your plate in the meantime?
Oh, how about this? You know the ferryman with the red bag, right? Well, he's been skipping out on work lately. Can I ask you to go to Seafront and check on him?
Sure thing.
This game gives me... I don't want to say quite anxiety, but it almost feels like anxiety.
This feels alarmingly familiar.
I'm sure that couple is merely having another one of their inane spats. Let us do our utmost not to get dragged into it this time,
If only our harvests weren't so poorly.
So where are you guys going out to eat today? I'm probably gonna have pizza for dinner. Go to a Mexican pub.
Yeesh. I don't think I've ever seen fog this thick before. Huh? What's that?
Oh god, it's over. My life is over.
What's wrong?
Oh, hey, I remember you. You're the ones who helped us out way back when.
Seeing as we've come all this way, I suppose we had best ask, what is the matter?
I had a fight with my husband, and he ran away from home.
Yes, yes. You may color me utterly flabbergasted.
Yet again, I've been hit with a sudden urge to eat steak. I think we need to do a focus group about this. Does this game make people want steak?
But it's all that idiot's fault. I was saving up a bunch of apples, and he went and ate 10 of them.
That's actually sort of impressive.
Well, sure, I may have lost my temper a little, but I can't believe he just up and left. He's been gone for a week now, and it's...
All right. We'll help you find him.
Really? Oh, thank you so much.
And here we go again. Shall we begin by asking around at the tavern like before?
Anyone else want steak?
Hey there. I'm looking for the guy with the red bag. You seen him around lately?
Really? Is that couple fighting again?
Yeah, the guy took off and hasn't been seen since. I take it this isn't a surprise?
Hardly. Their arguments are legendary. We're actually considering selling tickets as a tourist attraction. Anyway, I think he's from that village with the library. Maybe he went back home. I think his brother is a guard there or something.
Thanks for the tip. I'll see what I can figure out.
Say, you're pretty handsome. Care to buy a lonely woman a drink?
Yeah, I'm good.
Wait, after this, there's the wolf boss. That's the last boss we have to do before the... Rude. Rude, Neo? Rude to turn a stranger down asking you to spend your money on them?
Hard to believe a ship of this size.
Or are you saying she was rude? Asking a stranger to spend money on her?
What was that?
Well, if they're both rude, then there's no winning in this situation.
Hey, is someone there? Okay, I definitely heard someone cough just now. Maybe it's one of those kids from town? But where are they?
Easy.
There you are. What are you doing here, kid? And who are you, anyway? Were you a passenger on this ship, maybe? Hey, it's okay. You don't need to be scared.
Cover your mouth. We're all going to get it.
To think that couple's petty squabbles have become something of an attraction for the locals.
Doesn't surprise me in the least. Seeing people like that puts a little spring in your step, you know?
You humans truly are a maddening bunch. Such buffoonery does little more than wear this old tome out.
Hey there. How you feeling? Well, your cough seems better at least. Check it out. I brought you some bread today.
That's a normal way to eat.
Whoa, easy there. Jeez, you must have been starving. Well, look, no one's gonna take this from you, so just take it easy so you don't choke on it, okay? So, what were you doing on this boat, kid? Actually, scratch that. First things first. I can't just keep calling you kid. You got a name? Well, this is going nowhere fast. Let's see. Louise. Yeah, what about Louise? I mean, it just sort of popped into my head, but what do you think? Guess you're okay with it.
Well, it's nice to meet you, Louise.
We searched the Southern Plains back when the wife ran off too, right?
I believe we did, yes.
Lots changed since then. So it's kind of nice when we find something that hasn't. The fact that couple is still arguing almost fills me with, I don't know, hope, I guess.
If you ask me, that particular couple could benefit from a little change.
They're about to benefit from a little death.
Oh, hey, it's you. What's up?
You're related to the ferryman who carries a red bag around, right?
Yeah, he's my little brother. Haven't seen him in a while, though.
A shame. Have you any idea where he may have absconded to?
Not a clue. Like I said, I haven't seen him.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Oh, but the last time I did see him, he said something about using his ferry to deliver letters. Maybe you should try talking to someone at the post office.
I guess we could ask the postman over in Seafront.
Just once, I would enjoy receiving a quest that can be solved in the general vicinity of the Asker. I cannot believe how many trips we have made simply to track down a single man.
It's all right to do this kind of thing every now and then.
I only pray this is not the calm before some manner of storm. Say there, lad, have you ever penned a missive?
You mean a letter? No. I'm not big on writing. It always takes me forever to figure out what I want to say.
Hey there, Louise. Say, where'd you get that red bag?
She murdered somebody for it.
Found it on the ship, did you? You kids are so darn curious about everything. Anywho, it's good to see you. Afraid I don't have any bread today, but I did bring you something. Here, it's a ribbon. Let me tie it in your hair for you. Well, what do you think? Pretty nice, huh? Huh. What's that on the floor? Oh, it's a mirror. Well, that's a stroke of luck. Let's go ahead and check out your new look. If you go over there where it's brighter, you'll be able to see yourself more clearly. What's wrong? Don't you want to see? Oh, I see. You don't like sunlight. Guess your eyes are pretty sensitive after spending all this time in the dark, huh? Well, it's not like we can have you stay here forever. We should work on getting you out of here so you and me can go look at the sea together. How's that sound?
Hey, postman. Oh, sorry. You're not him.
I'm sure as hell not. I just swung by to pick up a letter and wound up running the damn place. Anyway, you here for a package or something?
No. There's this couple who's always fighting, and the husband took off. So I'm trying to track him down. Ring any bells?
Sorry, pal. You're asking the wrong guy. Still, that's pretty weird. My buddy's daughter took off too. Maybe running away is the cool thing to do now.
I find it exceedingly unlikely this pair of runaways is mere coincidence.
Any idea where she might have went?
That is the question, isn't it? Actually, you know what? I bet she went to check out the huge shipwreck that drifted into the inlet the other day. Not often something like that comes around. It's all the kids have been talking about.
Hey, Louise. I brought your food for today. What's wrong? Aren't you hungry? Huh. You haven't been eating much lately. Are you okay? Well then, let's try this. Yeah, sorry about that. It's called a song. Humming a jaunty tune is the best thing for putting a spring in your step. Songs are like a little bit of wisdom that makes the tough times easier. I love them personally. I mean, not that I'm any good at singing. Whoa, your voice is a bit rough there, but you're actually pretty good. You know, I knew someone who lived in the town lighthouse before she died. She used to hum this same song a lot. I heard it every time I stopped by to deliver something, and I guess it just kinda stuck. Of course, that was quite a while ago. Hey, are you trying to cheer me up? You are a kind soul, Louise.
I'm sensing some really weird magic going on here, Sunshine. You feeling it too?
Yeah. Is it a shade?
Are you actually trying to think something through rather than just jumping in and killing?
What's wrong, Kaine?
Nothing. It's just... I'm sensing a presence from seafront. Something like a shade.
A shade in the town? That's not good.
A shipwreck, is it? I suppose we might as well investigate, seeing as how we lack any other tenable leads.
Right. Let's head for the inlet. Kaine. Emil.
I wonder how old this boat is meant to be.
What's going on? I haven't seen you two come into Seafront in, well, ever, I guess.
Sorry for the surprise. Kaine said she sensed something strange in the area.
Strange how? Like a shade?
Maybe? I'm not sure. There's some kind of sound or something coming from up ahead.
What an incredibly specific piece of information the hussy has graced us with.
What is it, Kaine?
Nothing. Let's get moving.
We're gonna need to figure out some way to get inside that thing.
This ship is in a state of wanton decay. Surely we can find a hole or some such if we put our minds to it. These planks seem to be covering a rather large hole.
We can probably get in if we move them out of the way.
I'm worried about whatever it is Kaine is sensing. We should make sure we're really prepared before going inside.
We're prepared, Emil, don't worry. I've got so many healing items from doing that diary.
So, were you able to write that letter? You know, now that I've taught you how. Not yet, huh? Well, there's certainly no reason to rush.
Yes, and so does Yona.
You know, it makes me happy that you've taken such a shine to me. First time we met, I didn't have the foggiest idea what was going on in that head of yours. So, hey, I've been thinking.
And there are children in the towns.
How about you come live with me? It might be kind of nice to have a daughter around. Not into it, huh? Guess I should have figured. I'm sad to hear it, but it's your choice, of course. Huh? The floor's wet.
Well, something I'll point out is that in Automata, there are no children anymore. So I wonder if it's a feature they just did away with.
Wait, is this blood? Oh dear. Are you...
Oh, baby, that is one hell of a smell. We got something real nasty nearby, eh, Sunshine? Come on, don't tell me you ain't picked up on it yet. You of all people gotta know what this smell means.
This ship is in poor condition indeed. Do try not to thrash about and bring its timbers down around us, hussy.
Whatever.
You sure you're all right, Kaine?
You really shouldn't push yourself. Hey, I've got an idea. How about you and me search outside and get some nice fresh air in the process?
Sure. Let's do that.
Sounds good. Take care of Kaine for us, Emil.
Emil is on the case. Come on, Kaine. Let's get the lead out.
As far as we know, Devila and Popola were created
This place is pretty gloomy.
in the form that they are already in.
Townsfolk hanging around here.
Well, as we've no other leads, let the search begin.
But they were not designed to house souls.
I believe we've found ourselves a lantern.
And there's still some oil in it. Nice.
They're the same thing we are, but they are not. They're just meant to serve a function. Or a different function than the rest of us.
Wait, did you see that girl just now?
I did indeed. How on earth did she manage to get behind us? Perhaps she is the runaway we heard tell of at the post office. Best track her down and take her back to town with us. There's no one here.
Weird. It's like we just saw a ghost.
Oh, what foolishness. I am certain this room merely contains a secret passageway or the like.
What is with this ship anyway?
There may be clues somewhere that tell of how it ran aground.
It looks really dark up ahead.
Then perhaps we ought to make use of that lantern we just found, hmm?
What's this? An apple. It's a bit bruised, but it's not super old or anything.
I wager it was dropped by that fruit-loving ferryman with the red bag. Perhaps he absconded to this ship to wait out the storm after yet another spirited debate with his wife. Ah, goodness, what a troublesome couple.
Let's keep moving.
It's never mentioned, and if I had to guess...
Oh, what was that sound just now?
Much like our character not being able to remember his parents, it's something obfuscated by the Devila and Popola units.
Sounds like it came from the floor above us.
They don't. They as far as everyone's concerned, they're humans.
This barrel's been knocked over, and there's flour everywhere.
Surely it was toppled by the girl we saw at the entrance. Wait. Cast your eyes to the floor, lad. The missing child left white tracks in her passing. Should we follow them, I expect we will find our way to her.
Man, this book's got some serious heft to it. Wonder what it's for.
It would seem to be this ship's logbook. Let us avail ourselves of a gander. Records of the routes it traveled, the weather it encountered, and the places it made port, all in a painstaking level of detail. I would expect no less for a vessel of this size. Until the day the records suddenly cease.
What the hell happened on this ship?
Well, the Devila and Popola units all know, however many of them there are across the world. And of course, our party learns the truth.
Did you see that light on the other side of the shelves?
A shame we cannot investigate further with these blasted things in our way. I would like a word with the interior designer who thought to put them here.
Hang on. I think I can move these.
It appears to be caught in a crack in the floor. It would not do to have the ground beneath our feet come undone, so let's give up on pushing the thing.
All I know, what I learned last night, is that the vessels were created to be able to house human souls, because the humans had figured out a way to separate their souls from their bodies and then transplant them into a new vessel and allowed them to extend their own lives.
Hey, there's a notebook on this desk. Oh wow, this thing is crammed full of information.
But at some point, the vessels developed their own sense of self and their own consciousness.
A record of the cargo they carried, no doubt. Let me see. By my pages, this ship was used by slavers. How simply atrocious.
Wait, you're telling me they sold people?
No, because the human souls can still take over the shells. That's what happens to Popola. It's what the Shadow Lord attempts to do to our character as well.
And made out quite handsomely from the transactions, it would seem.
As well as Kaine.
How could they do something like that?
If a shade jumps into a vessel's body, the vessel is helpless to stop them from taking over, in most cases.
I do not know, nor do I care to ponder it. Let it suffice to say there are monsters who trade coin for misery in all corners of this accursed world.
There's a breeze coming through these shelves.
That white vase is rather conspicuous. Try giving it a nudge.
Well, I think most of the shades have forgotten how to. But, coincidence, I guess. Main character is strong enough to protect himself.
Huge. And what do they contain? Treasure, perhaps?
I wish. Looks like a bunch of iron tools.
Those are no mere tools, lad. They are instruments of torture. I shudder to think what evil transpired in this room.
Resident Evil bite resistance, yeah, sure. I mean, like, it's just a case of the main character is the main character.
There don't seem to be any shades around, at least.
But there's lots of vessels that never get possessed. It's not just the main character. Kaine gets half possessed. Yona gets completely possessed. A bunch of villagers at the Eyrie get possessed.
The white tracks end here.
Wait, I hear something.
Now we know what that sound is. Well, I don't think the human souls were supposed to turn into shades. I think that's the crux of the problem.
Whatever that sound was, it stopped. I swear it sounded like a girl.
This is a voice pipe. A contraption by which one's voice can travel to a faraway location.
Which means the girl is in whatever room this pipe connects to.
Hold a moment. I spy a chart of the ship's layout on the wall. Yes. This pipe connects to a cabin in the ship's stern.
Onward and, inward, I guess.
This little lantern has brought us quite far, hasn't it?
Yeah. And the light it gives off makes me feel, I don't know, safe somehow.
Well, aren't we the romantic?
Looks like somebody's journal. Here, let me see. It says the ship was attacked by some kind of monster. Seems like the person who wrote this holed up in here, while the monster roamed around the ship, killing everyone. Do you think that actually happened?
I cannot say. Though the term monster might well be referring to a shade. A kitchen, is it? Heavens, look at the size of this saucepan. This must have been where they prepared meals for the crew.
There's a note stuck to the counter. Extra rice, hold the peppers. Looks like the crew had some say over how they ate.
To be picky about one's food while at sea is a luxury indeed. Thinking back on it, the cuisine we were served during our visit to the bickering couple's home was quite particular in its choice of ingredients, was it not?
Tell me about it. I feel like I've sampled every single recipe in the Apple Fanatics cookbook. Once we track down the ferryman, we should invite them to a meal at our place.
A fine idea, lad.
Oh, damn. The hell is this smell?
Perhaps it is wafting from further inside?
Another apple.
Just how many apples does that quibbling husband keep on his person while he's out and about?
Let's keep searching. Vice? I think the floor is...
Speak to me, lad. Are you hurt?
Been better, but I'll live. I can't see a thing down here. What is that terrible stench?
I suspect we may have fallen into the ship's hold.
The lantern got away from me during the fall. We'd better look for it.
An apple a day keeps the doctor away, unless your doctor kidnaps you and only feeds you an apple a day.
Vice, that's it. We found the lantern.
About time. Might I suggest you cease the celebratory fanfare and light the blasted thing already?
An apple a day keeps the doctor away unless all you eat is an apple a day.
Bodies. They are all people from town. And, I fear, the missing ferryman.
Oh no. This can't be real. Why? Why did everyone have to... God damn it!
Pull yourself together, lad. Remember the presence Kaine sensed. The culprit who murdered these poor folk likely awaits us further within.
I won't let them get away with this.
So, the thing I think that I should mention... I don't think any shade can possess just any vessel, because Yona and our character, and assumedly everyone else, is based on the body of a human that lived at some point. Because Yona ends up with Yona's original soul. I could be wrong about that, but I think that's what was explained to us last night. The main character's original soul is the Shadow Lord.
That's enough, lad. Avert your eyes.
I don't know if that's the case, but that's what my current understanding seems to be. I don't know if powerful enough shades can just force themselves into anybody or what. I'm not sure.
Hey there, you two.
Some shades, like this girl, seem to be able to take on the appearance of humans without finding a vessel.
Hey, I didn't know you guys came back inside.
But their functionality is limited.
Did we ever? Found a nice hole in the wall to slide through. But then we heard a bunch of noise coming from that super dark floor downstairs. You sure had us worried.
Yeah, sorry about that. You feeling better, Kaine?
A little, yeah. Sorry for the trouble.
Good. That's good.
Jeez, you seem really down in the dumps. Did something happen?
Tell me, Kaine, that presence you sensed.
It's on the floor above us.
I feared as much. It seems we've little choice but to press onward.
There's a bunch of crumpled up paper here. Letters, maybe?
They all seem to have the same words written upon them, but the penmanship is so poor I cannot make heads nor tails of it.
Oh man, that smell is getting ripe. How you feeling there, Sunshine?
Not great. Can't you tell?
This would be the final room, yes? The culprit who murdered the townspeople may be behind this very door. Let us proceed with utmost caution.
Excuse me.
It's that girl we saw when we first entered the ship.
Old lad, this is a lone child sitting inside a hulking ship littered with corpses. Something is clearly amiss.
There.
Oh man, this shade is nuts. I think I'm in love. You can feel her power hanging in the air, and she ain't even trying yet. Things are finally heating up. Huh?
Could this girl be the presence you sensed, Kaine?
Oh, hey, it's you. Been a while.
Wait, you're the postman. What are you doing here?
Oh, I've been coming here a lot lately. I think this girl was on the ship when it drifted in. I've been keeping an eye on her until she's well enough to leave. Hey, so this is kind of awkward, but the girl is, you know, bleeding. I brought a bunch of bandages with me, but, well, how exactly does one deal with a woman's time of the month? Sorry. Clearly crossed a line there. Forget I said anything.
Stay the hell away from her! She isn't...
Kaine! Emil!
We'll figure something out. You just find a way to get the hell out of here.
Two of them will be fine, but you and I must withdraw.
The postman survives.
The ship is collapsing. We must leave at once.
Very much aware of that, thanks. Let's go.
Red Bagman dies. The Shade has no desire to hurt the postman.
Looks like we can get out through that hole up there.
Glad you two made it out in one piece.
Yeah, we're good. But that poor postman is still trapped inside.
We'd better go help him out.
No shade would dare pursue us into sunlight such as this. We should use the opportunity to ready ourselves. What on earth?
Somehow, the Gestalt program transformed human souls into these things.
Why isn't this shade being hurt by the sun?
That is not precisely the case. It most certainly is being burned by the sunlight. However, its regenerative abilities far outpace whatever damage the light is able to inflict. This light, something is coming. Get out of the way at once.
Oh, listen, it's singing. This thing actually thinks it's a person.
I would consider them mainline.
I don't know where the singing lessons came from, but I do know it's sure as hell trying to eat us.
Aim for the tentacles with faces on them.
Don't stop now. Focus on the next one.
Yeah, what about Gestalt?
You're doing it for him? How sad. How precious.
What does Gestalt come from? I don't know, but it sounds like a German word to me. I mean, I'm sure we could look it up.
Now is our chance. Attack with all that you have.
In this, the Gestalt program is something human researchers were working on.
Oh, hell. That thing's huge.
think it could recover from such a grievous wound.
Ordinary attacks aren't gonna do shit against this thing.
Hey, the guy from before's collapsed on the beach. That shade's got some kind of.
Is that what
hard-on
Gestalt
for it.
means?
We should take him hostage.
Shut your yap. I'm not in the business of using my blades on people.
Is this thing turning its body into spears and shooting them at us?
Fine then. I guess we'll all just sit around a campfire and sing songs until we get murdered.
God damn it!
Oddly, I think I knew that and just forgot. Because as soon as you guys said it, it activated something in my brain.
Flying our way is increasing.
Yeah, I can see that. Damn it.
My word, if this continues.
Hey, over here! This guy's important to you, isn't he?
This is here and now. Son of a... Is this thing immortal?
How can it withstand such an onslaught?
I'm really scared, guys.
We will be in grave danger if it unleashes that attack. We must stop it.
This time I'm strong enough to stop it. Or not. Well, I did a lot better than last time, that's for sure.
I think we're in trouble.
What the hell are you doing? Stop him already!
My body won't... Damn it! Fuck!
Stop! No!
What are you doing? You're gonna get yourself killed.
Stop! Don't hurt these people! lying to me this whole time? You're a monster!
It stopped. Focus on the source of its magic. Aim for the head.
We can never be together! You disgust me!
Thanks. You really saved our bacon.
You've all done so much for me. Offering a little refuge is the least I can do. I don't have the words to express how sorry I am. We all knew townspeople were out there being eaten by a shade, but I never imagined I was taking care of it this entire time.
The fault lies with that foul creature alone, Postman. Not yourself.
I hope I can believe that someday.
All right, well, we'd better get going. There's someone else we need to break this news to.
Fair enough. I hope to see you out there on the old letter trail again soon.
Hey, did you find my husband?
Yeah. The thing is...
Wait, why are you hesitating? Is he all right? Please tell me he's all right. Come on, say something already.
Your husband was killed by a shade. I'm sorry. We tracked him down, but it was already too late.
No, it can't be true. That big idiot, always carrying his bag around, thinking about me all the time.
Oh, no, Sky. Neo was referring to Kaine not getting stabbed during this event.
Oh god, this can't be happening.
He's quite used to Kaine getting stabbed or cut or otherwise beat up.
It saddens this old tome to think we'll never hear those two at each other's throats again.
If only I'd gotten to him sooner.
Do not let it burden you so, lad. You did the best you were able.
And to answer your question about this and, what's that fucking game called? Scarlet Nexus? Yeah, it's not all that different from Scarlet Nexus, with a couple of caveats, and they're personal ones mostly. I enjoy playing this game far more than I enjoyed Scarlet Nexus. That's caveat 1. Caveat 2 is Scarlet Nexus advertises its second campaign like it's meant to be a whole nother game. And it isn't really.
The hell's this, Sunshine?
A letter. That thing wrote it for the postman.
Man, that is some grade A chicken scratch.
She probably copied the letters as best she could.
So, what's it say?
I think our friend's gonna wake up soon. Let's go.
I'm sure the voice in her head can read, Neo. The handwriting was just horrible.
Hey, Kaine.
Yeah?
When you were threatening that shade on the beach the other day, how did you know it was trying to protect the postman?
Just a feeling, I guess.
All right.
This scenario B in this is not advertised like it's meant to be. It's a wholly original game, or the second half of a game. It's the latter half of the game recontextualized after you learn things from the ending. I mean, we're getting new cutscenes regularly, which is why I'm not skipping cutscenes. I mean, if there wasn't a regular IV drip of new content in Scenario B, I would be skipping more dialogue, but I don't want to risk skipping over something new. Because I'm genuinely invested in the characters in this game. I know Yoko Taro's stories don't resonate with anyone, or with everyone, is what I meant to say. And I know a lot of the stories I enjoy don't resonate with everyone, but Scarlet Nexus was just a mess of a story that felt like a half of an idea to me, versus this game, whose characters and setting and story I enjoy far more. Nier Automata does a similar thing with its Scenario B, and I haven't beat this game yet, so I don't know the extent of the similarity. But once you finish Automata's Scenario B, you get Scenario C, which is wholly new content, not present in either A or B. And I'm wondering if this game does the same thing once you beat Scenario B. Because Scenario A ends with Kaine saying she has some personal shit to take care of. And Scenario B has been teaching us what that personal shit may be. I'm wondering, and I may be wrong, but at the end of Scenario B, we may find ourselves following whatever it is Kaine does next.
Shades on the coast, the ferryman dead. You've had quite the rough trip. That poor ferryman used to tell me stories of the epic quarrels he had with his wife. He found the whole thing quite amusing. He loved her, though. He loved her with all that he was. I'm very sad to hear that he's gone. Still, you made it back safe, and I'm glad for that.
Have you any new information about the key to the Shadow Lord's castle?
I'm still working on the decryption, but I'm afraid progress has stalled. Loyal Cerberus might refer to a dog, but I've never seen anything that would fit the bill.
It must be pretty complicated if even you can't decode it. Well, you're our last hope, so please keep trying, okay?
I will. By the way, I was walking by your house earlier and I noticed you had some mail. You might want to check it out.
Thanks. I'll do that.
Stop spying on me, Popola.
Oh, one last thing. Since the ferryman was missing work, I arranged for someone else to handle the job. I'll make sure they know to let you use the boat as before.
Gotcha.
Yeah, Automata, I mean, keep in mind, this was a game made by a small team in 2010. Automata does a better job with its Scenario B by introducing wildly new gameplay elements and minor differences that are bigger than this game's minor differences so far. Popola and Devola are the second to final boss battle.
The king is getting married. Does this old book good to see a boy become a man?
Probably not a good idea to turn down a wedding invitation from a king. Let's go to Facade.
Lizard. Now, another thing, Scenario B is moving at a clip compared to Scenario A. I'm sure it may not seem like it, but because I took the time to do every side quest, I don't have to do them again. Not that you even have to do the side quests, I did them because I wanted to. You can obtain all the endings without doing any of the side quests. So apparently even the souls of animals were affected by the Gestalt program. Either that or that was the soul of a person who considered themselves an alpha.
Does it not strike you as curious to find wolves in the desert?
Should it?
They normally live in forests, yes? Deserts would seem to hold little sustenance for them.
Well, we can certainly guess what they've been eating.
If only I could do something about the wolves ahead of time. However, who knows what C, D, and E have in store. Yeah, that's fine. I'm gonna have to save this soon and make dinner myself. Alright, have a good one, Sky.
We hear your days of bachelorhood are coming to a close, King.
Congrats.
Forgive my prying, but we are all eager to know the identity of your lucky bride.
Hold on. Fira?
You have grown into a fine example of womanhood. I'm sure you will make a splendid queen.
Kaine's gonna want to see this.
pleased to make your acquaintance, Your Royalness. Congratulations on your wedding.
Hak.
I'm sorry Kaine's not here, but...
Kekot Gunaro? Itishte Sawataite Toch. Yorisere, Yarisatache, Tuti Tesre.
Of course. How could we refuse?
Trying to get a job in an office.
To think they even have rules governing the timing and water temperature of a bath.
What's it to you? You don't even take baths. Kaine?
What is the matter?
I don't like this. Weddings are festive occasions, you know? Should I even be here?
We were invited here by the king, remember?
Sure, but what about everybody else?
This city isn't like our villages. It's all about the rules here. And since there isn't a specific rule about you, I honestly think they won't give a crap.
Yeah, maybe.
Will you at least procure a new set of lingerie for the festivities? Some spring colors, perhaps?
Keep talking, book.
Well, I hope it works out for you. Sorry, that was half a yawn.
Oh.
It's kind of a, I don't know, it's a tough thing to do.
What's up?
Just having trouble getting to sleep.
Something bothering you?
No, the opposite, in fact. I'm just so excited about the wedding that I can't settle down. I bet it's gonna have streamers and dancing and bears on unicycles and everything. I'm sorta jealous. I wish I was Fira.
You'll find a nice bride someday, Emil.
Huh? Oh, right. Bride.
You must be tired indeed if you misunderstood that simple social nicety.
Yeah, that's not exactly it.
Liu Teitai, Ueta. Zerugan to Kyuzeshi Tsuzuite. Kaizan o Tsukite. To Kizoto Yari. Jonshichi.
Everyone needs to blow off steam and celebrate once in a while.
Indeed, your people have earned a moment of rest and respite.
Kodeta.
Plus, you want to make Fira happy, right? Anyway, life is better when you have someone to fight for.
Arutura, Chisatata. Taiketsu Tassa. Sa.
weddings are the best. There's flowers everywhere. Everyone's happy. It's just great. I'm kind of jealous. Aren't you jealous, Kaine?
Nah.
Oh, come on.
異牛と螺旋地恋アルテルはシース
さてれるた
All right, good luck, Neo.
That wolf is a shade.
If you can still hear me.
Tasasu Zorita de Kita. Kaiza. 歌を歌ってぐっとより歌やりすかすきた
インカゼルガーゼス
I would rethink this course of action, King. Ahead lies a battle you cannot win.
カイゼム有利
アフェルセザルツザルツゼルガーザルツンタゾルキアレル
贈呈おられきたもユリ・ペルワトルカイザム・タトデクラ・クルトデクゼルガントイカラツグキテテカイザム・タリエキューサカイザムら夫と来てソードリ・リスダカイ
The king's grief is strong. I doubt he will stand down at this point.
Yeah, I'm guessing he'll run off to take on the wolves any time now.
Will we let him go by himself?
Of course not. Hell, I hate the wolves too.
Then we must prepare for the fight. It will not be an easy one.
I know.
Are you ready for battle?
Yeah. Time to avenge Fira.
After this, we'll be ready to go back to the Shadow Lord's castle.
Madness. The wolves who attacked were only a fraction of the pack. How will you fight them all?
Then count us in.
We're not doing it for you, dumbass. It's for Fira.
Kaine, you can't speak to a king like that.
If this is indeed the plan, then let us make haste. We can ill afford another tragedy.
Kaizamu Akura.
ゼルガーン撃つと避けた。
これで里アルテルア
アルテルアトヤティンフィアギタとサダキラツより
ティン
よりワイソ
ティン
あんだだせ
ティントシケンユウカイザアンダ
しか
あんだいえフィアロテとやりかきそできたと食いてゲルだウラウラールヘルアとカイザムでカイザムとアイタフィアアイザムでフィアチュレセキタとトダゼルガーンでアンダゼルガーンヤーリツガシチクルト階段ゼスタルペラ老体リスラ関係かけてしたすわれアルムーキエルトチギサンってきた
アルム
浮きわせんクユリエ
押して
キルたちエククギリスアーガイ
え
カイザムより生きおつじでくご
ユラ
カイザムチツストジエわくれたしより
こうだだちより歌いクリゼルガンタチトグだリー言ってクタイ
Forget it. It's for Fira.
Let's move.
Appear to be targeting the king.
Sen Gilda, Kaizam. Kaizam ni Keori!
such dogged, unwavering defiance? Why do these beasts hold so much rage? The smaller wolves are not infected with shades. But as for the leader,
If even one shade is here, then I have to kill all of them.
he seeks the king of facade.
ザルスゼルガン使徒と覚悟
Above you, stay on your guard.
カイザムルトだ
トロワレキゼルガンセダとユッとアキゲッタイシスラエフィアとゲンカ
You must endure. Go, live, and think of me again. Thank you for being my friend.
It was the old man and his dog that passed away.
I believe that young Fira was perfectly content with the life she had. Of course. Does this not sound like what she would say to you? She was terribly proud of her king, and now you must do all you can to honor her memory.
Data, Doris, Kikutait, Richilair. Kaizam, Chitada, Kete Taisoto, Chi Taterunda.
Is that another infernal rule?
Ulano Perua, Anda Toshitosh Lo?
The poor king.
This is all the Shade's fault.
This is the last of them.
Now we can find the Shadow Lord.
We certainly can.
Hold on, Yona. I'm almost there.
We should return to Popola and see if she has any final words for us.
Excuse me. Alright, I'm gonna say before I go to the Shadow Lord's castle, I might stream tomorrow night and do that.
What is it?
So, we can finally save Yona now, huh?
It would appear that way. What is it, lad? You've quite the pensive look on your face.
Listen, I need your advice. It's about Kaine and Emil. This upcoming fight with the Shadow Lord is gonna be rough. And while I'd do anything for Yona, I'm not sure it's fair to drag the two of them into this.
Are you truly worried about such a thing now? After all our merry little band has been through?
Hey, the fuck's this hot garbage you've been spewing?
Someone's been eavesdropping, eh?
Kaine, Emil, look, I just...
Wanted to leave us behind? Why, so we'd be safe? Fuck that.
Kaine's right. You accepted me. You told me we'd be together no matter what happens. Now it's time for us to return the favor.
Don't make me start talking about loyalty and debts and all that. You know I hate mushy shit.
But...
If it makes you feel better, we're not doing it for free. After we rescue Yona, we're totally gonna call in a favor of our own. We're going on a journey to cure Kaine's possession and restore my body. It's gonna be tons of fun. Just think of all the delicious local foods we can try along the way.
I'm gonna eat way more than my fair share. So you better get ready to pony up.
Thanks, you two. We're gonna rescue Yona. I swear it.
I marvel at how relatively simple a task this retrieval process proved to be. It is almost as if someone deliberately set us on this path.
You're overthinking again, Vice.
But...
I don't care if it's a trap. Yona's waiting for me and I'm going.
I see.
Alright. That is where we will save for now. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I will be back most likely tomorrow to see through ending B. Until then, have a good night.